doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L podcast.
Lil Drop Top is in the building. Lil Drop Top.
What's going on, bro?
What's happening with you, man?
Just inside, you know.
Yeah. I like the belt, man. I like how it's...
You know, I was gonna bring that up. First rapper in history to have the belt on the tracksuit.
Yeah, it's fire.
So,
Do you think it's going to be like a new fashion trend, dude?
I hope not. I hope it's just like, I want to be the only one to ever do that. So
Yeah.
I'm like gatekeeping it.
You should gatekeep it,
So
bro.
like, you might have to blur the belt so nobody can know that I have a belt on.
I was talking about that before you got here with this, like, you notice how everybody's dropping like another rapper's flow? Like Baby Tron flow,
Yeah.
Sada Baby flow, T Grizzly flow. And
Yep.
it's because these rappers want to match the algorithm. When an artist makes a song, like let's say Skilla Baby, he makes a song, he releases it, and then another random artist will drop a song called Skilla Baby Flow so that the algorithm picks up their song. You know what I mean? And it's like crazy because I've never seen that until now, like how rampant it is.
Well, what I used to do back in the day, like before, like when I had like no views, I would just call all my songs like on Spotify, like something that just dropped. So like Lil Uzi, Eternal Take, and I'd call my song like Lil Uzi, Eternal Take, and put his album cover. So then when people look up Lil Uzi, Eternal Take, they like it comes up as my song as one of them.
Right.
But then it just has my artist name at the top, but then it has that. So that's what I used to do for a little bit.
So it's kind of like a marketing thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just did that for like every song. I'd do like Lil Uzi, Cardi, like whoever else was like big at the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so what like from the beginning of what you were trying to do, what were you trying to do when you entered like making content? Like what was your focus?
You know, when I first started making music, I was trying to be like the next XXXX Tentacion, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to be him. That was like my idol. And then well actually I was rapping like before that, but yeah, I was just trying to be like the new dude, you know what I mean? And then that didn't really work. So then I took like time off, and then I came in with like the snitching songs, and that took off. And then after that took off, then I started making like actual content, like TikTok, Instagram, all that. So I wasn't even making content before. I was just like making like music that was getting no views. It was kind of just like put it on SoundCloud, it would get no views, and then I just make another song, put it on SoundCloud.
So it's interesting though, right? Because X was like a person who was very much like passionate and cared and like took time to craft songs. He was like a real artist.
Mm-hmm.
But and you wanted to like kind of aspire to do something like that.
I wanted that. Like I admired his cult following.
Oh, okay, so it was about the following more
Yeah,
than the
like-
actual creation.
Like how everybody was just like, everything he did, everybody, you know, was just jumping on it.
Okay, cool.
That
So
was
you
big.
wanted the following more so,
Yeah.
like in the way that he had, and probably like a similar fan base that
Yeah.
understands that kind of different type of thinking. Right?
Yeah. Cardi, kind of like I guess Cardi. You could say Cardi has the same thing.
All right. And what happened with the snitching songs? Did that like do well? That did well for you?
That was So I didn't even think that was gonna blow up. Like I just made there's this dude I know named Malik. So I just went in the studio at my boy's house, and basically like I just started dropping information. I put a like Detroit type beat, whatever. Put a beat on, and then I just started dropping like information. So I was like dropping his license plate, social security number, address, all that. And then it's just like I posted it on SoundCloud, and then some like page on Twitter, I forgot who it was, like Corn or Albert or some page on Twitter basically reposted it, and then it started going crazy on Twitter. Like first day, like 1.6 million views. It just started going crazy, and then like Instagram pages were posting it. Like Hood's Finest or whatever, some of those Instagram pages. So then I was like, whoa, hold on, there's actually like, you know, people want to hear the truth telling, you know? So I just rebranded. I just became a truth teller for a little bit.
Right. And nobody wants to do what you did because it's extremely dangerous, right? Like when you're putting out people's information, you're kind of scared, like, okay, that's borderline, like you could get killed for doing something like that.
Yeah. But I didn't think it was gonna blow up. So I was just like, but then at that point I was like, I gotta keep the momentum going. So everybody was like, bro's a truth teller, you know what I mean? That's how I don't like to see it as snitching. I just like to see it as like truth telling. You know what I mean? Like if you see a tree and the tree the leaves on the tree are like green, right?
Mhm.
And you're like, hey, bro, the tree leaves are green. It's not like somebody's gonna be like, oh, bro, we can't say that, bro. It's you're because all you're doing is making an observation.
Right.
So all I'm doing really is I was just making an observation because like when I went to his house, I seen his license plate on the car, and I was like, okay, that's his license plate. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like any open cases. It wasn't like any type of like, oh, he did this and that. Well, I did say that too, but that was kind of like, that was kind of made up. But I was just dropping like number information, it's like, oh, this is his phone number, this is his social security number,
Right.
but I'll change like one digit on the social security number, but the license plate was real. So
Oh, so you had respect for the social security.
yeah,
part,
I
right?
had respect for the social but the license plate, you know what I mean, like I'm just making an observation, so that's all it was.
Right. I feel it.
You know?
And did he? How upset was he? Upset? Like, did he contact you?
Yeah, he made a whole diss song.
Okay.
Yeah, he dropped the whole diss song. He was like, "Bro, fuck you, bro." And then I had to relocate. I had to move around a little bit. I moved to LA. I'm in LA a little bit. Like I kind of move around. I'm here a little bit, then I'm in LA a little bit. I'm in Phoenix a little bit but I mean, we're kind of on good terms now. But at the time,
Is it like a safety thing that you had to move around, or was it just like you just had to logistics?
I mean, I usually roll deep, when we go to like places, malls, parties, whatever.
Okay.
But also just moving around like logistics too, yeah. Cause at first it was because of the snitching, but then it was just like, oh, it's kind of warm here, so I'll stay here a little bit in the winter. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I seen a
Yeah.
picture of you and fucking dude. This chick I used to watch, Violet fucking Myers.
Violet
dude.
Myers, shout out Violet Myers.
Dude, she's so hot. bro.
W Riz, you know what I mean? I had to Riz it up, you know what I'm saying?
Did you, man, dude? If I was next to her, I don't know what the fuck I would do. To be
Adam
honest.
22 hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, when you in LA?" Question mark, winky face. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm next in line for whatever's going on over there, but
For what?
for whatever's going on with Adam 22, you know what I mean? But
I thought we were talking about Violet Myers, man, the hairy bush.
oh, she's out there too now.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Adam 22 hit you up. Obviously,
Because they're like they were
they were hooking up.
no, but they're like he interviewed her and
Oh,
then I met Violet Myers through this dude named M. Will.
yeah, dude.
M. Will's cool.
So is she as hot in person? Is it like
yeah, she's hot.
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
sick. Yeah. So obviously, Adam 22. You took his information and put it on the internet as well,
Had to do all that.
and then he contacted you to come on the podcast.
Yep. He was like, "Pull up. We got to squash the beef."
So did it start because you just did it to do it, and then it turned into a beef, or was there a beef beforehand? Like, how did it go down?
Well, the song it's kind of like the original Snitching song.
Mm.
That song also kind of started to take off, and then he saw it the first day, and he like reposted it, and he was like, "Dude, this dude's dropping my information, blah blah blah." And then he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, come out to LA. We'll squash the beef live on air." I was like, "All right, let's do it."
Right. So for him, he knew it was like a marketing play for him as well.
Yeah, but I was like, there's no beef really. It's just, we do what we got to do to get views.
Right. Right.
You
In
know?
a sense, does it feel like a paparazzi type thing, kind of like exposing people's information and whatnot? Or do you look at it like-
I kind of just see it like, kind of like Charleston White more, not like in a courtroom setting, because I've never been in a courtroom setting to do that. It's more kind of just like it's just public information, kind of a little bit. Well, his grandma's social security number is not. His grandma's Costco. I know I had his grandma's Costco rewards number, but I
Right.
don't think you could really do anything with that if you just have the card.
Yeah.
If you don't have the card,
Um,
so.
at this point, before Adam had you on his show, did you already have a following built up from these millions of views you were generating, or was it just like you were getting the views, but the fan base wasn't like fully
It was
there?
kind of starting to pick up a little bit. That was before I started doing really TikTok. But Instagram, I mean, it was kind of starting to go up. Like I had I had a new account. I had like no followers on that, and I started to get like 5K, 10K, 20K. Like it started to pick up at that point.
Where do you feel like your fan base was at before the interview, like gauging wise? Like how many people do you feel like knew about you enough to like support you and be a part of your journey?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like the fan base wasn't really there yet. But I think a lot of people see me, probably like at least a couple million or something, because it was just a lot of like pages reposting it. So when they see the tracksuit and they see the snitching, they kind of like,
Right.
oh, that's that guy, blah blah blah.
So
So
you-
even people that don't follow me, like most people that like recognize me on the street, like they don't even follow me. So it's kind of just like, it's more kind of just meme exposure.
right. So when he contacts you, says let's squash the beef, you get on there,
Yeah.
you guys do the entire interview, then that's when you really start seeing like, okay, this is coming together.
Yeah. He posted it and then it started to, and then what really helped it is, so like, you know, obviously it was huge on his page because he got like millions of followers, but it was a bunch of like smaller pages that were picking it up, you know, clipping. That's what I love about like TikTok and Instagram Reels and all that. It's just like, you could clip an interview and just keep reposting farming content, you know what I mean? So people were taking like little 10-second clips from the interview and then just like posting it on like some random rap meme page or whatever.
Yeah, and it's just circulating. Then everybody goes to search the video up. They see you. They want to know more about you. They tap in, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the way the game goes. What's the process like? Did you give a fuck that you were going on a show? Like, did you think of anything of it? Did you go like, oh, this is a big deal? Or you're like, all right, fuck it, let's just do this?
I don't know, because I didn't really know what to expect. I just kind of seen
Because you're probably the first person that was on there that was there because of the fact that you did something that interfered with his life to some degree.
Yeah.
Versus it's like, oh, this is like an entertainer guy. This guy's making great content. It was more about like, you're affecting my life.
Yeah, I kind of orchestrated that a little bit too, because I thought like if I can make this go viral, he's got to tap in because he's leveraging his name. You know what I mean?
Most people don't do that, right? Like most celebrities or whatever. Like if you do something to get their attention, they do everything to just like go like, no, I'm not gonna feed in. Like the guy who broke into Eminem's house, right?
Yeah.
Like Eminem probably did everything it took not to like let that get seen or know who the fuck the guy was exactly.
Yeah.
But like you don't want to expose it because then more people are gonna do it. Like, oh, if I do this to Adam 22 or if I do this to Eminem, then they're gonna give me attention.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really work that way normally.
Well, I think like the difference is like Eminem's kind of like low key. You know what I mean? He doesn't, especially at this point, he doesn't really like the attention. You know, he's chilling. Where it's like, you know, if you got like a podcast or whatever, like I was trying to snitch on Drewski too. I never dropped the song, but Drewski was another guy I was gonna snitch on.
Right.
So I was just trying to get like media people, you know, snitch on media people, make it go viral, and then they tap in.
Right.
You know, I snitched on who else? Trippie Redd, because Uzi. Like I was just dropping people in the songs, kind of like
What
whoever.
information did you give about Trippie?
Trippie, can't disclose it on here. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you take the song down?
Yeah. Like some of those songs never drop,
Oh, okay.
or I drop a snippet and then I was like, oh, this song's kind of trash, so I never actually dropped it.
So the Trippie Redd one never, and you said Uzi too. Did you?
Yeah, Uzi, because I know Uzi reposts a lot of shit. Like he reposts like, you know, he just everything. He's so tapped in. Uzi actually recognized me at the Yeet. I was at the Yeet concert in LA,
Cool.
and I was like, we were like close as fuck, and Uzi and Yeet were on stage, and Uzi stopped the show because everybody was just going crazy, and then he saw me. He was like, oh shit, that's that red tracksuit motherfucker. Like right, like when there was the intermission and shit. Like that was crazy. So I was like, Uzi, I know Uzi's super tapped in because he's like, he sees the culture. You know, he's on, you know, all the memes, all that. So
So what were the most viral moments of the snitching?
probably the Adam interview. That's been circulated like a million fucking times. Like, boom, 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 boom.
Was there
boom.
anybody else any other artists that picked it up too? Like when you went after them?
I don't know about. I'm not really sure, but I just know like it was a bunch of like celebrities and stuff that were like reposting or like commenting on the
Did
Adam
anybody
thing.
ever hit you up and go like, "Yo, can you snitch on me, son?" And pay?
Yeah, all the time, bro. I was like charging people, like I was taxing. I was charging like, all right, 5 bands to snitch on you, but like people weren't really. So I like there's some
Wow.
people like there's this one guy he paid me like a band just to like drop like one line about him in a song, and I did that on some like random song. So I was kind of trying to monetize the like, hey bro, I'll snitch on you, it'll go viral.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who else? Oh, I forgot about. You know who Amdante is?
No.
He's like a streamer. He's got like a couple million on there. He was I snitched on him and he was reacting. He reacted to all the original songs and then I snitched on him. I was like, oh, he lives in Miami at this apartment at this house, blah blah blah. And he reacted to it like live on stream and then posted the clip. That was I think that was actually before Adam. I don't know, but
Yeah, it's so weird, man. For me, like, if somebody posted my information, that's one thing I would definitely be pissed off about. But as far as taxing people, I was making diss tracks on rappers. Like they were my friends, but I was making diss tracks on them like 2 months ago, and they were actually going kind of viral in Detroit. And then people were hitting me up like, "Yo, can you make a diss track about me? How much is it?" And I could not believe people were paying to get diss tracks about them. So hearing you say that people were paying you to snitch on them is insane, because that's actually like something that could affect their life.
People are sending me information like,
Bro,
like
what is happening?
Yeah, and they're like, hey, just drop this, just drop my address, whatever, drop my IP address.
Wow, that's wild, man. So after the Adam interview, where do you take off from there? Like, how do you keep pivoting and marketing yourself and getting yourself out there?
Yeah, so I think I maybe after that dropped maybe like one or two couple. I had an OPAC Smoker series for the Snitching. I had like 9 songs. So it's like OPAC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 9, I guess the end of that year, because that was a couple years ago. End of that year, I kind of stopped this whole snitching music, and I started to transition to like just content. So, like I started going crazy on TikTok. Like I had one TikTok account, ran that up to like 300K. Then I made another TikTok account. That right now is at like 700 something K.
Cool.
It was just going crazy. Like boom, boom, boom. So I just started like, just experimenting with like content. So I was putting out like, I was putting out music first. Like there's another dude, Miles. He's cool as fuck. I think he's from out here too.
Yeah, Miles is the one who makes those really funny ass raps with the singing and shit.
Yeah.
I posted his shit on my page. That shit got like 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Cashdoll ended up reposting it and shit. I tried to get in contact with him, but he's
never
hard. He's hard to get in contact.
I could probably get him in here.
Yeah, so where is he at now? Is this guy doing all right? Like,
I don't know where I think he's from Michigan. I'm not really sure, but
yeah.
But like that's what I was doing. I was just doing like kind of like funny songs, just making like little snippets, like 15-second snippet, put it on TikTok. And then everybody's like, "Oh shit!" I was making noises. I had one where I just had like Playboi Carti ad libs for a whole song, and I just put a snippet of that, and like everybody was making memes like, "Oh, bro speaking fucking whatever."
So you are content creation right now at this point, just making like I watched a lot of your Instagram reels and they're fucking hilarious. But Instagram isn't like the same as TikTok as far as the engagement's concerned.
It's a little bit less. It depends though. I had like it really is kind of weird because I had one video got like 11 million views, just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I think what it is, I think TikTok's more consistent. Cause like you can get a video on Instagram that pops off, but like I think TikTok's just more consistent with the views. But then the algorithm, that's another thing I noticed. It's just like engagement. It's just getting people to look at it long enough, you know?
Yeah, but also another thing I noticed too is even if you go viral on Instagram, it doesn't convert to followers all the time. Because I have plenty of videos that have done millions and millions of views, but the actual conversion to a follow is not there anymore. Like, I remember in 2017, if you did something that had 1 million views, you were gonna get like 10,000 fucking followers. Now, if you get 1 million views, you can get like 20 to 100, and it's not even like a big thing anymore.
I'm gonna say this. You think like, oh yeah, some of those videos that went viral, was it like some guy, like somebody said something or did something on the podcast that went viral?
It's either been both of me saying something, or it's directly me, or it's been back and forth between somebody else.
Oh, so you're always in it?
If it's somebody else, I'll be in it for like a half a second, and I'll go back to them. But like, there's been times where it was literally just me.
Oh, okay.
Like I have this one that went viral. It's like 1 million views of me talking about how I left my girlfriend because when Kobe died, she wasn't there for me.
Oh, yeah.
Went fucking viral. And then I got like maybe like 200 followers.
Yeah, you should have got something from that because it was like you.
Yeah, it's just weird. I feel like I'm like that too though, dude. When I'm watching people on Instagram nowadays, I don't just follow anybody. Even if they make me laugh, I'm still not following. I'm like scrolling.
A lot of it is reposts.
Yeah.
You know, but I just try to like, you know what I mean?
What's the fan base? Where do you think it's at? Like, is it just collectively all over the U.S.? Like
my fan base?
Or do you think
I'd
there's like a
say
certain city?
like my main demographic I'd say is like Mongolian farmers.
Word.
Probably ages 40 to 60. That's my main. But then the secondary demographic I would say is just kids, like, you know, the youth. Yeah. So everybody that everybody that listens to like Cardi, Destroy Lonely, Babytron, Yeet, whatever. I think that's like when I go outside. That's the out here at least. Like I said, I don't know what's going on in Mongolia. I've never been there, but
they got some barbecues.
But I got some crazy. No, I swear to God, I'm not even lying, bro. Because when I look at my Instagram engagement, sometimes like some of the videos. All right, so sometimes it'll be like USA, like 80%, right? And it'll just be like random kids in America. But then sometimes it'll be like fucking Mongolia, 60%, India 30%. It would just be like random shit, and it'll be like USA like 10%. So it's like I got like, you know, I got hella fans all over, you know what I mean?
That's fire, dude.
Like, it's crazy. I swear, if I popped out with the gang to Mongolia right now, we went to like a mall, I feel like people would be like, oh shit, blah blah blah.
You'd be easy to spot, bro.
Yeah. But like I said, I guess my second main, third, fourth, the fourth demographic is the youths of today.
Yeah, they suck, man. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. They're making bullshit pop off. Meanwhile, motherfuckers like me who actually try to make shit happen, it doesn't work out, man.
It's the lean sippers.
Right.
You gotta sip lean. I think to relate to them, like, cause everybody. Shout out Can. He's always sipping. You know, he's like, sip and walk. Sip and walk again. Sip and walk again. So it's like if you're sip and walk, people relate to that.
Yeah, you gotta do what everybody else is doing and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Lately, I've been like watching the music scene and watching the entertainment industry when it comes to content creation, and I'm falling back, man. I'm like kind of looking at it like, what the fuck is happening?
Do you ever? I sip fake walk.
Word?
Yeah, I sip fake walk.
The shit that they sell the fucking stores, like you can just buy it off.
I go. This is my walk process. I go to CVS, get the little bottle, boom, put it in the bottle, mix it up. I'll be like, oh, this is real, and then, you know, your dumbass spent $3 on a bottle.
It's
I
CBD.
spent $30.
It's that CBD. There's CBD oil, and they're mixing it with slushies, and they're calling it walk.
Put the little food coloring in it.
Yeah, it's fire.
I dropped the food coloring in the Gatorade. Boom.
Yeah. You got to do more than that, though, bro, these days. To stand out and be cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to do way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's about those shoes, the red shoes, the ones that go up to your fucking kneecaps.
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to, like, shout out, like, Hasbullah. You know what I'm saying?
You see that story today about how Payless opened up a fake luxury outlet? It was called, like, Payless, like, to make it sound eccentric. And they upcharged like all these garbage ass shoes to like $600 to $800, but people were going in and actually buying it, thinking it was like.
Or is it just like some fucking old ass Nike fucking?
They were making like fake designer shoes that were worth like $30 and upcharging for $650, and people were coming in and buying it. And saying,
like so it's like a fake ass like Louis V collab with fucking New Balance or some shit.
Yeah,
that was not even real.
It wasn't even real. So Payless made a store called Payless, and like people were coming in like it was like fucking Gucci or something, buying everything, and then at the end they refunded everybody.
I should snitch on them.
You should, bro.
Where they at? No, I'm just playing. Get it how you get it, you know.
Upcharge, bro. No, they refunded everybody. They told everybody it was a scam. They were just fucking around, and they returned the money.
I think they need to make a fake lean bar.
Dude,
you know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about making a fake bar. So
yeah.
You go in there and you sit down. You're like, oh, I want to order something, or fake restaurant. You go in, right? You sit down. I'm gonna order. You know, this is the menu. Blah blah blah. I gotta order, but I only take Bitcoin, and I take Costco. No, I take movie theater coupons. So, and I take doubloons. So everything is like, you know, you got to pay up front. So,
Yeah.
I want a burger with this and that, $30. You pay up front, and they'll be like, hey, bro, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. And then like everybody just leaves. The restaurant closed. Everybody leaves, and they're like, oh shit, where's my food? Blah blah blah. And then they're gonna get like tired. They're gonna like, I don't know. I haven't thought it through that far yet, so I don't know what's gonna I don't know what would happen after that point.
Yeah.
So I only thought it through to like that point when they pay.
Yeah. Like
I don't know how you're gonna get them out without giving the food, but that's a good concept.
It's not bad. I can see it being profitable.
You know,
It doesn't sound like a cash cow, but
I just gotta think of how to get the people out with their money without them getting the product.
well, you know, you do wonder if like Elon Musk has all this money, right? Is he doing bullshit we don't fucking know about? Like, is he creating like businesses we don't know about just to fuck around?
Let me ask you this though. Elon Musk worth what? 200 billion?
Some shit.
Okay. How many people in the world? Like
7
billion?
Some.
Okay. He can give every person on earth 1 billion
Yeah.
and still have 193 billion left.
That's what I'm saying.
So why dude, he could literally give every single human on earth 1 billion each
Yeah.
and still have, bro, that doesn't even make sense.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't know, man. I don't know about holding all this money till you die garbage. I'm trying to figure that out. Like, does it make sense? Does it not make sense?
Load at the club.
Huh?
Load at the club.
Yeah.
Hit legends.
Elon
Man,
Musk.
I just thought of a new hustle, bro. All right, so like we said, 7 billion people in the world.
Right.
Why don't we just each give each other $1?
Right.
And we'll all have $7 billion.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Why not do that,
You can make a lot of money just like off
dude?
bullshit.
I give you $1. You give me $1. He gives you $1. He gives you $1. Everybody just gives each other $1. 7 billion times one, $7 billion.
Yeah,
we'll
you-
all be 7 billionaires.
You could rotate the cash.
Mhm.
That could work. But then it's like, I don't know, man. I'm thinking about those new toilet seats that like spray your butt while you're like sitting on them.
Oh shit.
What-
That's that French shit.
Bidets.
Bidet.
Bidets, man.
Actually been around for like ever.
They've been around forever.
That's big money.
Trying to get in on that.
Shout out Myers, the sponsor.
Yeah. Dude, when you walk around Walmart, it's like a zoo. Nobody looks normal.
It's like a Yeet concert.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like over there.
What do, you, do you like fuck with like the Michigan scene, or like are you kind of where's your mind when it comes to music?
I fuck with the Michigan scene when it comes to like that's probably the only street rappers I listen to, cause I don't listen to like Lil Baby, Lil Durk. I mean I listen to Young Boy, but I don't listen to like any of that shit. So like I'll listen to like Cardi, whatever, Uzi, Destroy Lonely, like the underground. I fuck with the underground really heavy, like Can and shit. But then I also fuck with like the Michigan underground. And like, what is the Michigan scene in general? So, Babytron, Rio, like I fuck with all that shit. So.
What do you think the appeal of Babytron is?
He's young.
Do you think that's what it is?
I think so, and he's kind of like, I mean, is he white? I don't know.
He's half white, half black.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he just kind of fits the whole. He's just young, and I don't know how else. Like he kind of branched out. Another thing, like, cause the Detroit scene, like the world fucks with it. Like, if you go to like Cali, they're playing Detroit music. You go to like Phoenix, they're playing Detroit music. Like Detroit music is like big everywhere, kind of. So I think like Babytron was one of the ones that kind of like the kids started to follow. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he had something. He had the it factor for sure.
yeah. But like I know like I got people in Phoenix and they fuck with like Rio and shit. So
Oh.
it's kind of like the internet. Oh, another thing is TikTok, like, cause they got like funny ass lyrics. So they that stuff goes viral all the time.
Do you have any like influences?
My top 5, I would say Charleston White, 6ix9ine, Gunna, Medium Baby, and probably Cardi,
Who the hell's Medium Baby?
Lil Baby,
Oh, Little Baby. Yeah.
probably Obama,
Obama.
yeah,
That's one of your influences?
cause he had a suit. Yeah.
And he didn't get his balls sucked in the office like
didn't.
some other people.
He didn't, actually that would have made him cooler.
It might have been. Dude, you know what I was thinking about? Like,
Oh, Andrew Tate. Oh, you can't say that.
Oh.
Can't say that.
oh,
on-
you're going to get us demonetized.
demonetized. Cut it out.
You know what? I have a theory that guy banned himself from all these platforms and just like made it seem like they banned him. That's
Oh,
what
I know he did. He told me.
he did tell you?
Yeah.
See,
The guy he was like yeah, I'm gonna delete my YouTube today and then say I got deleted.
yeah.
And then that's genius though. Like
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, you got banned. No, he didn't. He could hop on there right now. He just doesn't want to.
So Tate told you directly like that?
Yeah, he hit me up. He told me I was one of the first people he told. I was actually the first rapper that was told the news about the banning of Andrew Tate.
You were the first person to know?
First person.
Why didn't you snitch about it? You were already snitching at the time. Why don't you just tell
Well, I
him?
don't want to snitch on YouTube because
we can't be snitching on AT for that. But
snitching on the Illuminati.
it's a brilliant plan, right? You ban yourself on all your own platforms, and then everybody's like, "Oh, who's this guy? He's fucking getting banned." And then it's like, "All right, now you're
Yeah.
gonna watch all his I don't know how you. I guess you have to have a website to get people going somewhere to monetize
You
it.
got like that Rumble now.
He's
This
on Rumble?
Kick. I was talking to Kick. I was like, "Yo, dude, I need at least a couple million. If Aiden Ross getting 100 million, I need at least like one. You know what I mean?"
That guy's probably like.
And they were like, we'll consider it. You know. So I don't know.
He says a lot of controversial stuff, man.
Yeah.
He's scary to talk about.
Aiden's my boy. My boy Gabe. Shout out Gabe, my manager. He's not here right now.
You have a manager,
Yeah, he's tapped in. He knows Bronny.
Bronny James.
Yeah, he knows Aiden. He knows all those dudes. Tapped in. Oh, we might go backstage with Playboy Cardi at the Antagonist tour in LA.
That's cool.
So, but Yeah, he's just tapped. He's kind of tapped in. We get party gigs. We get a gig like, 1,500. They were throwing this party in like Westland. I got paid 1,500 just to pull up. We walked around for like 5 minutes left.
Really?
1,500. Oh, and there's another party I got shot up in Southfield. Got paid 1,000 to go there, but then like some guy like was shooting or some shit.
So you have enough people that you can bring to those shows. That's why.
It's not even that. He just paid me to pop out
Oh, that's cool.
in the
as fuck.
tracksuit and everything. So everybody's like, "Oh shit, what up?" And that's like I didn't even
Is
really bring
the
anybody out there.
tracksuit like appealing to women? Like, do they fuck with the track?
Yeah, everybody loves the tracksuit.
Is it easy to like get down in it? Like if it's a quickie situation?
I mean, you can take it off. It's just sweat. You know what I mean?
right.
But it's like it's
But there's no zipper on the pants, right?
nah.
So you gotta. All right. You
I
can't-
mean, it's like but I got the belt too. But I mean, it's like one what's it called? Unilateral. It's clean. You know what I mean? It's not like too much going on. It's just like red, boom, red.
right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like fucking got like 7,000 shits going on. Like I used to rock like I used to try to like fit in, you know what I mean? I used to try to be like the dude that's wearing all like the wearing Rick Owens, all that, you know what I'm saying? But now it's just like I was like, "Oh shit, red tracksuit, little belt, boom. Clean."
How many do you got?
I'm probably going on like 11 now,
11 tracksuits
at least.
in rotation.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Well,
fire.
four pants, 11. So 15 in total, but it's 11 suits, but 4 pants and 11 jackets.
What's been the most crazy experience so far of everything that's been happening for you, man?
I mean, it's a lot of like getting pressed
For real?
in public. That's big. Like, I mean, it doesn't happen as much anymore, but it used to be like I think people just trying to get clout. People would press, like, "Oh, you that dude that snitching, blah blah blah." I was at the mall and this dude was like, "Oh," him and his boys pulled up. He was like, "Oh shit." I was dolo, but I had my shit on me, but I was by myself. But he was like, "Oh shit, bro, you that dude that snitching? I'll take that belt off you right now." And I was like, "Hey, bro, do it." This is the middle of Somerset, bro. I was like, "Do it, bro." He was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna do it, but I can." And so it's like, what the fuck? And then in LA, this dude was like, "Bro, you snitching, bro." But the Crips fuck with me.
Word.
There's these Crips in LA, and we were walking down, I think it was Melrose or something, and they're like, "Oh shit." I'm trying, like, what's that guy name? 55th Street, whatever. But it was like, "Ah, shit, you're that guy that snitching, blah, 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 jumper, blah, blah, blah." And then I was like, yeah. He was like, "Hey, man, you ever need some protection out here? Hit me up, bro, whatever." I was like, "All right, bro." But they were fucking with it. They were like, "Oh, that shit's funny. Like, it's just
Yeah.
it's a
because
gimmick. It's
they
a
know,
gimmick.
like,
They fuck with it."
That's not like the same thing as snitching, like fucking paperwork, and you're sending somebody to jail.
I didn't send anybody
but
to
they
jail.
probably like.
Well, I
look-
said Malik had 4 bricks under the seat, but by the time the song came out, he had removed them.
Jesus, man.
So he never got caught for that. But
Yeah. Yeah, I,
well, I don't know if he even had 4 bricks under the seat because
Just saying.
he
right?
might have had it, hypothetically, but
police-
maybe he didn't.
The police never hit you up to be like an informant for them or anything like that. They're like, "Yo, you want to work for us?" type shit.
Well, they offered me $60K a month.
For real.
I was like, "I need 61." They didn't do it.
That was that 1K.
They're like, "Can't
extra
do it."
band.
They're like, "Our budget doesn't allow."
yeah, man.
So
It can happen, dude. I've heard Netflix. My friend works at Netflix. He's like, they can offer you 2.5 million, and if you try to fucking counter offer 2.5, 100 extra thousand, they'll say no.
I go one down, psychological.
Yeah.
I'll be 2.49.
What'd
Because
you
now
do?
they're like, "Oh shit, well, he's giving us space."
Yeah. He's like trying to show respect to you.
Undercut. So then they'll like fuck with you more. Maybe they'll re-sign you the next time. Maybe they didn't want to re-sign you, but now they'll re-sign you because of that courtesy. So now you'll get another 2.49.
No, an NBA player did that. I forgot who it was, like 2 years ago. They literally, like, he was trying to, like, get a bigger deal, and then he ended up getting fucking no deal. And then he went around, like, they offered him, like, 70 million. He said no, and then he ended up with, like, 20 million from some other team.
Bro, I wish you could bargain like that at like a store.
Right?
Walk in like Walmart. Like, "No, I don't want to pay fucking $6.99 for this toilet paper.
Dude,
I want to pay $5.99." And they're like, "All right, bet."
There's people who, like, carry coupons into the grocery store, and they'll stand at the register for, like, 15 minutes trying to figure it all out. And I'm like, dude, your life is disappearing every second because of your coupon.
Like, bro, you could have
dying.
you could have got your racks up and made the amount of the coupon in the time that it took to stand on the line.
Exactly,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
You could have done something with that fucking.
You could do something like did you ever see Punch Drunk Love with Adam Sandler?
Yeah, I love that
Oh, he
movie.
gets like the cups.
Frequent flyer miles.
Frequent flyer miles from all that shit. You could like literally loophole that bitch, and then you're flying.
You could fly for free forever. That was a fucking fire ass movie too. I miss Adam Sandler. He used to be funny as fuck.
See, all right. So this is what I would do if I was on Shark Tank. I don't get why nobody ever did this.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna give you 100,000. If I was like whatever Mark Cuban, I would pull up like with the rack. I never seen. Okay, here's another thing.
Well,
Mark Cuban, never seen him do a money spread.
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful, never seen him do a money spread. Elon Musk, I told the story already. Me and Elon were on IG Live.
Really?
I was going rack. I was like, let's go rack for rack. I started counting, and he was just like, my connection bad, and then his live cut off. So I don't know what that means, but I think some of these billionaires, they can't go rack for rack because all their money's tied up into like asset, like into the company. You know what I mean? So like, but like, you know what I mean? I take somebody from the streets that probably got more cash on hand, right? So like, I'm like, hey, bro, I need to buy this right now in 5 seconds. Who can do it faster? Fucking some drug dealer or Elon Musk? I take the drug dealer because he got the cash on hand.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? 'Cause Elon Musk, he got to be like, oh, I got to call, get a credit line.
It
I
is-
gotta take this on credit, blah blah blah. But like, you got 100 bands on you right now. I could just go spend it right now.
It was weird. I never seen Eminem with money in his hands. That was fucking not that.
I think the rumor was that he was amputee. That's why.
He was.
Yeah.
Eminem is amputee.
Yeah, he couldn't hold the money.
Yeah.
He had 2 feet and 0 hands.
They're saying these rappers are all clones now, man. Like all of them are clones.
Eminem probably a clone. A clone
It's possible, bro.
A clone of 50 Cent. You ever thought about that?
No.
Him and his clone 50 Cent and became Eminem.
50 became Eminem.
No, Eminem became 50. So there was no 50 Cent.
Whoa.
And then Eminem, that's why you don't see Eminem anymore. But you see 50 Cent.
Well, he was just at the Ed Sheeran concert. He popped out. You didn't see him at Ed
There
Sheeran's.
was probably not him.
You don't think that was Eminem?
Probably 50 Cent.
It could be, man.
Yeah.
But even if, let's just say hypothetically, it was Eminem at the Ed Sheeran concert, right? And you know how Detroiters are so upset because they're like, why don't you come out to a Detroit artist's show?
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I was at the Taylor Swift concert. I'm a Swiftie.
You go to Taylor Swift concerts? I
was
doubt
at
it.
one. I was at the one in Detroit.
It's expensive.
I'm biggest first rapper to be a Swiftie.
Isn't it like $1,000 just to sit in
$2,000.
by the janitor?
But
$2,000?
work.
So it cost you $2 to see Taylor Swift?
I didn't even see. I was behind the stage.
Wow. Oh, you were behind the stage?
I just saw the wall.
Oh.
I didn't even see the shit.
Well, that's close, man.
But like, I'm first rapper to be a Swiftie. I put that on record.
Being a Taylor Swift fan?
I mean, I guess.
That's cool. Yeah, I can't get into stuff like that. I mean, you said one of your favorite rappers is 6ix9ine. I mean, that's, it's hard, man. It's hard to...
No, I said I got 69 favorite rappers.
Oh.
Yeah. You get pulled over, you know what you gotta do?
What?
Don't pull over.
Whoa.
But
Heck, they don't tell you that at school.
just don't fucking pull over. Bro, how is traffic real? Just go. Fuck.
I learned that, dude. I learned that one time I was driving and there was a construction job happening.
Just go.
They just had cement, they were pouring cement, and I just rode right into it and kept driving. And this is true, and a construction worker, stopped my car. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I just looked at him and was like,
Bro,
you can just go. I
bro,
don't have to listen to you.
Everybody's
I
an
just-
NPC, bro. Everybody's a
What?
bot, bro. Everybody's
Yeah,
a bot
dude, you
nowadays.
just drive.
Just go. Like, because they see one guy stop and they're like, well, since he stopped, I gotta stop. And then the next guy's like, well, since they stopped, I gotta stop. Everybody just doesn't. If everybody's just not an NPC and they just all go at the same time, there
No.
will never be traffic.
It was an enlightening moment in my life at driver's training when the lady told us, she's like, just because the light is red doesn't mean you have to actually, your car doesn't actually stop because it's red. You actually have to stop. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, you know what's a scam?
What?
Gas. You know why?
Why?
Okay, think about it this way. How come they don't just make every road go just downhill?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Think about it. You know when you go down the hill, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to put your foot on the gas. The car just rolls, right?
Yeah.
So you're not really actually burning any fuel. Well, you just because the car's on, but that's it. Like you could, bro. When you're on your bike, you could just go down. Why don't they make every road just go only downhill? So you never need gas. You just roll. You hop in the car, put it in. You put it on park, put it into neutral, hop on the road, and you just. I gotta go to Walmart. Put that bitch in neutral and roll down to Walmart, and then boom. Put the emergency brake.
Yeah.
You're at Walmart, and then fucking when you leave Walmart, hop back in the car, put it back into neutral, go down home.
Yeah, but what about roadhead? Because then you can't really do that because
Well,
now
you just stop, like you pull over.
oh,
You can
okay.
pull over. You just put the
But that
emergency brake.
defeats the purpose
You
of
put the
getting
emergency
roadhead.
brake. You put your wheel. Turn the wheel a little bit so the car doesn't roll.
What do you think the
Screw-
most underrated thing in life is?
Probably going downhill
Yeah.
on the road. I think underrated shit. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Laying on the grass in the winter because you don't have the bugs biting your ass and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Over or under giraffes? Over. All right. No. Hold on. I gotta rephrase the question. Yeah. I guess over or under.
Over or under?
Like overrated, underrated giraffes.
They're underrated.
Say over.
Overrated.
Why?
Suck. What
Nobody's
they-
talking about giraffes.
What do they do?
They're the tallest species, and they.
Man,
That's sick.
Taco Fall, tallest player in the league. He sucks.
He does suck. That guy sucks ass.
Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I think purpose is important. Ants, I fuck with ants because they be building shit all day. They carry around a leaf. I
Dude.
never even seen a giraffe carry shit.
I don't step on ants.
I don't step on them.
I respect ants a lot.
They're
They're trying to
steppers.
work all day. They're trying to make paper.
I'm a big stepper, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you feel like the?
If you had the big red shoes, you'd probably step on them.
No, I don't know why people were wearing that. I feel like if I did that first, nobody would have fucking wore them. I feel like if I wore those red shoes first,
The culture just hates you. Like, they're just like,
oh, dude, yeah, they're
they're like, bro, whatever this guy does, do the opposite.
Yeah, no, you should. I mean, you probably don't look at my shit enough. You probably need to.
They're like, hey, bro, fuck this. We're just doing that. Well, that's actually hard, though. That's actually hard because then you could be the gatekeep and everything
Yeah.
because they don't want to do it.
Well,
What if you started gatekeeping shit that sucks?
I used to do that. I used to do music reviews, and I used to tell people their music sucked, and then people tried to kill me. It was crazy. Like, I couldn't go to any parties. I couldn't go to any events. People were coming. I got knocked out and sent to the hospital. True story.
People music suck, though.
I know. I was telling them. I was like, your song sucks, and then I ended up in the hospital. Legitimately.
99% of rappers suck. And I think people are like, oh, how come I'm not blowing up? Because you suck.
Dude,
But
it's
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Just don't suck.
99.9, actually.
Well, and then you spell suck backwards
Mm-hmm.
is cuss.
You know what cuss means in Arabic?
What up?
Pussy.
Exactly.
So,
that means you're a bitch and you got to make better music.
I was gonna ask you a question about your career. Is it tight? Like, do you like it? Do you like what you do?
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Are you enjoying it? Like,
I
are
mean-
you enjoying the fucking? What do
I
you,
enjoy. I mean, it's weird because like it's a simulation.
right.
I don't think I was supposed to. I think you just like simulated to do what you got to do it.
Is it stressful?
It's bread, bro. All I care about is the money and the city that I love. Honestly,
Detroit?
I mean, yeah. I mean, just the money in the city I love. You know what I mean? Like,
But Detroit. Are you talking about Detroit?
I'm talking about fucking, goddamn Algiers.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Fuck,
Yeah.
Detroit.
What do you think about? Do you listen to rock?
Yeah, I listen to rock.
What do you think about how all these new bands that used to be legendary suck ass, like Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Bro, I have a conspiracy.
Right.
You know, rock like hard, right? When you're like going crazy in the 70s and shit, they were getting boners and shit, right? And now they're old as fuck, not rock anymore. That's why they fell off.
Fire.
But they need to bring rock back, bro. I think Playboy Cardi's bringing rock back.
Playboy Cardi.
Let me tell you this. You know, overrated as fuck. Beatles overrated.
Wow.
Fucking all that shit overrated. You know why?
Why?
Put the Beatles on a Cardi beat, they'll have a stroke. Cardi could rap on a Beatles beat. Beatles can't rap on a Cardi beat. Put it on a Filthy beat. Wake up, Filthy. Like I can't see like John Lennon cutting up on a Filthy beat, you know? Because when like wake up, Filthy. I can't see him doing that.
Yeah. I'll give you that one. Beatles versus Cardi, even though they sold 300 more million albums than him.
But did they?
Yeah.
I feel it's bots.
You think 300 million bots bought Beatles albums?
I don't think they bought it. I think. Well, here's the thing. I feel like you could just put out a number and say anything.
It's true.
I could just say, oh, I sold 10 trillion albums. How could you like dispute that?
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? Like,
Especially back then, there's no streaming. So like nowadays, I could go on somebody's Spotify and look at their page and see like this is how many streams you get.
no, but seriously, this is what's tripping me out lately. A lot of rappers will post that their album is like top 100 in like the rap and hip hop genre in Apple Music.
Yeah,
and then I'll go look it up and it's not there.
Bro, or I'll see like, oh, my album's number 85 and number 84 is a Drake album from like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you're competing against an album that nobody even listens to anymore.
But not only that, sometimes people will post that and I'll go look it up and it's not even there. I'll be like, wait, so your top 100 albums in hip hop, and then I'll go look on Apple Music and then it's not there. Like, you're not number 65. Like, that's not even, it doesn't exist.
I heard like Jay-Z bought 1 million of his own albums just to sell 1 million first week.
That's fire.
I mean, like,
Is that true?
he did that like a long time ago.
Brilliant.
I would do that. Like, buy 1 million of your own albums. Oh, because that's press sold 1 million first week. I'll tell you this.
That's brilliant.
Me and this rapper, there's a rapper called Autumn. He's kind of on the up, but me and my manager and his tour manager got into it, almost threw hands at a club in Chicago, cause I was supposed to link up with him, and he was like, no, I can't do it. $185. I'm like, bro, I'm a little dropped out. What are you talking about? He was like, no, I'm the tour manager. It's not his say, it's my say. I was like, whatever, fuck you. Guess what? Next show, me and my manager, he was like, all right, bro, watch what happens next show. Guess what happens next show? Only 18 tickets sold to his Atlanta show. Canceled the show. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I just said that. I was just like, fucking, I was like, bro, watch what happened next show. But fucking next show got canceled. He probably thought like we did that, but we didn't do that, but everything go back.
Well, you had a sense that this guy wasn't really enough to be charged. He shouldn't be charging.
No,
you.
that's my boy, kind of like bro. He's been hip and I've been hip for a minute, bro. Like, and I even DM'd him like before the show. I was like, hey, bro, let's tap in after the show. He was like, bet. But then we were about to tap in. The tour manager stepped in. He was like, oh, it's up to me, not up to him, because I'm the tour manager. So I was like, fuck you, bro.
That's an excuse.
I was just like, fuck you, bro. I'll link with him like the next day. You know what I mean? Whatever, like, because we're not on tour anymore. This bro's like a guardian, bro. You know,
It's all cap, dude.
Polo.
Capital cap.
Capital of America is.
Well,
I don't know what it is.
this was a very interesting talk, dude. I'm gonna have you back on.
Show.
This was fun. Was there anything you wanted to talk about that we didn't talk about?
I'll talk about this. How come like this pissed me off, bro? So you buy the fucking you buy what kind of water do you drink? Like, Fiji. All right, but like you ever drink like fucking Ice Mountain or something like that?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, but like I'm gonna ask you this. I mean, I don't know if this happens with Fiji, maybe not, but like you buy a pack and half the bottles don't open. The you know how there's like a thing that you gotta crack to open it?
Yeah.
So like some of them are like melted shut. So you gotta get like a little knife out of the kitchen drawer and you gotta like cut the cap off. Or sometimes it's just so like in there that you can't really, you gotta like use all your strength to open it. And it's just like, but then I take the next bottle and it just opens right up. So I'm like, bro, quality control on water bottles, bro. I'm paying for a whole 24 pack of water, bro, and y'all don't got no fucking quality control.
Yeah.
No I think, all right, so that's my like biggest, bro, quality control on water.
I agree, bro. The water bottle system is not fucking working. It just
How come president's not doing nothing about that?
that's what I'm saying.
That should be number one priority. Like, hey, bro, fix this shit.
Yeah, man.
Fucking just slacking off.
Just Aquafina too, right? Yeah. It's,
They all got the pro. Fucking Gatorade even had that. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you're slacking off. Fuck.
yeah. What'd you say, Nick?
Yeah, that shit's just lame. It sucks that you gotta be like that. That's why I bring my own water bottle.
Yeah. It's like, bro, imagine if you took the bottle from your house, you didn't check it beforehand, and you get to the studio and you try to open it, and like, oh shit, I can't open it. Then what? You got to go to the liquor store down the street, or you got to drive all the way home and get another bottle? Nah, fuck that.
You're stuck with chapped lips.
Exactly. You got to like fucking shotgun this thing, bro. Goddamn, I had to do that one time. The water bottle didn't open, I had to shotgun it. I had to get a pen and just. I had to get a pen and literally, boom, and then shotgun the water because I couldn't open the cap because it was sealed shut.
Yeah, man. It's all. It's
Not
all.
fun. I had to. You ever shotgun beans? Like
Coffee.
no, like what are those called?
Baked beans?
Pinto beans or whatever. Like
You shotgun that.
black beans, pinto beans, whatever. Just the beans. Yeah, regular beans. Bush's baked beans. I got a video of me first rapper to shotgun beans in LA. I was like, boom, did it right there on Venice Beach. Nobody ever did that. Never seen a video of anybody else ever doing that. So yeah, that's all I had to say.
It's important stuff, dude.
Hell yeah.
Coffee.
Overrated no, underrated. Sorry.
Yeah, it's for sure underrated, bro. Do you think like podcasts are gonna die one day?
Well, I think like no, I don't think so because they're not alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the point.
It's like, dude, can't kill fucking. You could like break the cameras, but like the concept of the podcast, like,
Yeah.
is eternal. You know what I'm saying? It's just an idea. That's like saying, "Hey, bro, is fucking talking gonna die?"
Right.
I mean, you could be mute, but that don't mean that the next guy can't talk.
Which should die?
If they cut everybody's vocal cords in the world, then I would say talking would die. But then everybody would have that Stephen Hawking's like little machine. You know what I mean? Where they're like, do like you got robots talking. AI too. AI. What should die? Rick Owens shoes. Ugly as hell. $1,200 for some shoes? No. And they're ugly. You know what I mean? I think what should die? Oh, this is what we gotta get rid of.
Mm.
Words like words in the middle of a sentence. Like, why I gotta say I'm going to the club. I'm going to club. Boom. Why I gotta say the? It's fucking waste of time. Like think about how much time you waste in your life saying the. Like, bruh, just hey, I'm going to club. I'm going to gas station. You understand what I'm saying, right? Like, it's not like because I didn't say the, now you don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So it's like they need to get rid of that altogether.
You gotta trust my logic that I can interpret what you're saying without you saying it.
The, and
Is
of all the bro. It's just wasted. Like, it's just filler words. It's like when a rapper says like something that don't make any sense just to fill up time in the song. You know what I mean?
Like an ad lib.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start trying to talk without saying any words.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. All right,
all right. So like, what's your favorite tracksuit color?
Red color.
Red color. Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Italian food is overrated?
Italian food, not overrated. Depends where food made.
Ah, so this is a possibility. This could be like a new way of communications.
Got to train to do. Got to train do.
It's like nouns and verbs only, basically. Like none of those filler words.
Okay.
Save 15% Geico.
You're saving screen time for advertisers, man. Listen, little drop top. This is fun as fuck. This is interesting. Gonna have you back again soon. We'll dive more into the little drop top story. Why is your name Little Drop Top again?
It's a name.
Right. We're out. Peace.